Early pressure on Marco Diaz. First one caught out as the Claudette. Volga now looking to see where to go from here. And something that a lot of people get confused about the twins, that killer instinct, the heartbeat right there, is not the person who has Victor on them. It is somebody else near them. So we know where all 4 survivors are right now in theory. G-Easy vaulting over that. That still hits through the window. That scythe showing how long it can be as it hits G-Easy in the back after he's clearly done the vault. Victor is back. Marco crushed him. And Victor is able to be used again now as well. G-Easy just running in a straight line, trying to look for a pallet or something, but can't find anything just yet. Volga will swing just as G-Easy gets to the pallet. We actually see Harriet over here killing Marco. And so now Volga coming out with the twins. Victor coming through looking for a hit. Again, as a Victor, you cannot see scratch marks, but you can see blood stains. And that actually hits. Wow, that's interesting. I cannot believe that actually hit Marco there. And a common strategy against the twins is to stay in pairs, right? So this way, if Victor does down, somebody can pick him back up. G-Easy actually gets back up as well throughout this time. So it's still 0-0. And this will be the first hook of the game. A Hex Totem right nearby actually should be called out more than likely from Metro. And Marco will get done up on that hook for the first point for Saloedi this time. Bit of a slower start to this match than we've seen with these two teams and their other matches and against each other. But the first points do come for Volga on the killer, the twins. And for Saloedi, G-Easy trying to get a good loop around and actually will, but it's not enough as Victor's able to catch the tail end of G-Easy as he vaults to the window. Volga staying with Victor this time, by the way. Leaving G-Easy on the ground. A generator gets done. Misses the jump onto Harriet. So that means that Smiley got that generator done. Maybe heading towards G-Easy or for the unhook. The hit does come on to Harriet. G-Easy still on the ground, by the way, and it's close by. We'll add those 2 points on for Metro here. And so now I wonder what they want to do as the twins. Do you kind of stay in this area and make sure they hit phase 2? You go for G-Easy here, who's still on the ground for the second time. It looks like the call was to stay here. Actually goes for a swing and a hit onto the survivor, Marco, who's still on the hook. Marco hits phase 2, so it's 2-2 right now. G-Easy did get back up. Somebody probably picked him up. I don't know if it was an unbreakable or not. We're not 100% sure, but they did get back up. Marco still on the hook. Volga starting to leave the hook. And this is kind of what I mentioned. Volga is camping. So the survivors should be just getting generators done. But with the twins, it can be easy to still kind of protect that hook and camp and look for more. Volga actually dropping Victor to kind of be a sentry guard, in a sense. Some scratches right here, by the way. That's captain, former captain of a different team. G-Easy, I'm just used to saying it. Team captain of Metro Pingu is actually not playing. G-Easy takes a hit, got Victor on his head. Another thing you can do as well is you can leave Victor on your head. This way you're only having one killer. But Marco's still struggling on this hook. The generators haven't been completed yet. Marco's going to go down here. Actually missed a skill check there. And will die. So that is 4 points right now for Saloedi. And a generator hasn't been completed yet. So I would assume that that generator all the way back there to the left has got to be awfully close to being done. But then why would G-Easy be running that way? Maybe it's just one of the right here. That does sound like it's close. Volga could have gone to protect it, but decided to actually look at this chase here. 2 survivors in this area. G-Easy does get hit. Victor will get kicked, and so now Smiley going to try to heal G-Easy as fast as possible, more than likely. Generator does get completed by Harriet, though. Smiley recognizing can't stay in this area for too long. Charlotte was too close, so we'll go ahead and add the points on for the survivors. Getting that generator done. Harriet now running in this, Smiley running in this direction. G-Easy still down in this area. Recovering, though, right by that window. You wonder if Volga goes for the pickup or continues for some more pressure. We're looking currently for pressure. And we'll decide not to. Only one killer instinct here, so that is G-Easy. So there are no other survivors in this area. G-Easy probably gets thrown up on this hook in this back corner by this generator. That would fit the MO that Volga's been shown so far. And that is G-Easy's first hook of the game, even though they've been down 3 times now. So a point now for Saloedi with that hook. 3 generators to go. No progress on this generator here in the middle. No progress on this generator here towards the left. Looking towards the right now. A crow coming back. So it means somebody was in this area recently. And it is... They're just going to protect. How did that miss? What is that? Okay, well, Volga knows where the other two survivors are. At least. G-Easy is still on the hook. Volga sending out Victor yet again. Crow despawning again. Generator super close to being done. Goes on to Smiley. Killer Instinct in that area, so both the survivors are still over there. G-Easy's still on the hook. G-Easy does hit phase 2 here, or will in just a moment. G-Easy now into phase 2, and Harriet goes down. So we'll get that 6 point on for the killer there. And now sending Victor, more than likely, across the map looking for Smiley. Smiley's hurt. If this hits Smiley and Smiley goes down and doesn't have Unbreakable, or Harry doesn't have Unbreakable, it'll be devastating. G-Easy does get off the hook. They're both in this area. We can hear Smiley on the wire over this way. Goes into a locker. Victor's going to go ahead and jump on the locker and lock her in there. Good play, because you can get out of that, but you can't go down. We can assume off of that Smiley doesn't run Unbreakable, or isn't the one with the Unbreakable. At least that's the way that I would think about it if I was the killer. Hook goes up, and that'll be point number 7, going over to Saloedi. Again, still only 2 generators have been completed so far for Metro. G-Easy does get healed. Smiley broke out of the locker, so 2 survivors running around, 1 healthy, 1 injured. Harriet on the hook, just got hooked. About 50 seconds left on there before phase 2 comes through. Plenty of time for survivors to go ahead and make their way in that direction or to get more progress on generators. But Volga is playing super well. Smiley does get healed, so we think they're probably healing somewhere. The question is where? Volga on Victor, looking for where that could be. And again, Victor cannot see scratch marks, but he can see pools of blood left behind. They're actually accentuated. And G-Easy's right here. Jump comes through, not yet. Maybe here it's charged again. Not yet, it hits. G-Easy is going to hold on to Victor here for a moment at least. We'll see if he decides to throw him off. You can recall Victor after 60 seconds, but if G-Easy holds Victor on his head, he cannot come back. And that means that Volga would just be a killer who can only left click with Charlotte and Victor isn't there. The question is it realistic to do that when you only have 3 survivors left alive? G-Easy answers that question for us and says no. And crushes Victor off his head. The hook, the unhook does come through though on this side of the map. We should actually have 8 points now for the killer, by the way, because there's a survivor dead and 7 hooks. So let me adjust that here. So it is 8-4 at the moment. Back in the back corner of this map right now. A good body block comes through. Can it come through again a second time or no? The hook goes on. Excuse me, not the hook. The Victor goes on to Laurie. So now all 3 survivors are hurt, and it's so close that Volga actually knows where they're at. And it does make Smiley fall here. G-Easy hasn't been seen yet, assuming they're on a generator, and that's exactly what Volga's thinking as well. Unbinds Victor, looking now to get towards G-Easy or Harriet, who are still up and running around. I still don't think the Unbreakable has been used, by the way, so we could see that coming through for Smiley potentially, but we're not sure. This should be Harriet going down. Just going into the corner of the match, and no, there we go. So Harriet does fall. G-Easy is the only survivor left alive and healthy. And with 3 generators left to be completed, if Saloedi's able to close this out right now and Volga can get these hooks and get these kills, that would be a lot of bonus points with the 3 generators not being completed. Again, it is 2 bonus points per generator not completed. Generator does get completed though, so it's going to go ahead and add some more points onto Metro. That is going to bump them up to 6. Killer Instinct was going off near Victor. G-Easy maybe in that area. Harriet in that area. Smiley in there. There's G-Easy. Volga has got the sight set on him right now. Sprint Burst does go off for G-Easy. He's moving through the map. Can he get to a jungle gym? Can he avoid the jump? The pounce. Is it there? Is it not? It is there, and it does hit on a G-Easy. All 3 survivors are down, and Harriet and Smiley haven't stood up yet, which means that they probably do not have the Unbreakable. And so if I'm Volga, I'm going to pick up G-Easy first, thinking that maybe he's the one with it, but he doesn't. Volga opts to go for Harriet first. Harriet tossed onto the hook and is dead. That's going to move the killer points up from 8 to 10. 1 for the hook, 1 for the dead survivor. Before heading over towards G-Easy. G-Eazy actually opted to crawl, meaning they probably don't have the Unbreakable. Volga now on the prowl looking for Smiley. If these survivors bleed out on the ground, by the way, they get no points for the hooks. Volga just looking. Volga opting now to pick up G-Eazy. We'll throw him on the hook. If I'm not mistaken, this is his second. It's actually his third. Excuse me. So that's going to bring the killer points up to 12 right now. Smiley's still down on the ground and we have no idea where they're at. We're not going to show it either. Victor can come out again. Victor can see the blood. It gets highlighted a bit more, so I wouldn't be surprised if Victor's the answer here, but the fact of the matter is... Can't see scratch. Victor found the hatch. That's also important. He's going to stand right on it. Victor can't close the hatch. But Volga can bring Charlotte over here to close it. Still don't know where Smiley is. Checking the basement. Nothing there. If Smiley bleeds out, it denies those points. And that's 4 points. 1 for the death, 3 for each hook state. There are still bonus points for the generators not being completed yet. Oh no. We found Smiley in the back corner at the last moment here. That camper crow gave a little bit indication. Look how close that bar is. That is going to be 4 more points. In addition to the 4 points of the generators not being completed. So that will bring Saloedi up to 20 points. So there's going to be 20-6 heading into the last match here for Metro. Metro playing killer in the second round here, already locked it in. And that is going to be very difficult to come back from. 20-6, they will be playing on Torment Creek. Excuse me, on Family Residence, excuse me. They'll be playing on Family Residence. But this is going to be very, very difficult for them to come back from, in my opinion. But it is 20-6, a very difficult comeback for Metro here. But in my personal opinion, the best killer game we saw, the most impressive, I should say. Maybe not the best, because there were other killer games that were better or scored more points, this or that. But the most impressive killer game we saw was by Team Captain Pingu on the Huntress against Golden Wolves in the game they played. And we'll see if we're going to see more of that from their team captain and killer Pingu here. And Pingu is running a Spirit this time. We will see how it goes. 20-6. Early chase on a Nico T for Pingu. And these survivors, by the way, I was hyping up Metro survivors. The survivors for Saloedi have played sensationally as well. All 4 of them have played really, really well, I think. And so Pingu absolutely has his work cut out for him, which is to be expected in the finals. Dwight not dropping a pallet. We hear Ruin activate, and we know Corrupt, so we don't know the other 2 parts the killer is running. We do hear breathing in this area, and that's Terrifier on the Jeff yet again. Takes a hit in the back before running back towards the main building. We see a crow fly off over there as well, so there's 2 survivors in this area. Jeff should be the target since he is hurt. And he's right in this area, but actually doubles back here at the last second. In agony with that. A totem does get cleansed. We don't know what that was. Another one gets cleansed. And Terrifier does go down. The good news and the solace you can take in this is that since those totems are being cleansed, Survivors weren't on generators as much, possibly, during this early time in the match here. The problem is that you've lost 2 of your perks. Terrifier gets hooked. So that'll put us at 20-7. Looking for more movement in the area is Pingu. We did just see Anley in the area on Kate. This generator back here sounds about 20%, 25% maybe. Maybe a little bit more. It's going to be a hit. It is not a charge of pop. It is just a normal hit to get some aggression going. Corrupt Intervention is still up, by the way. And Corrupt Intervention is now down officially. This generator's got some progress on it. I think we saw Sheldon running away, and we did see Sheldon. Team captain of Saloedi. Pingu committing to this chase here. Terrifier did get off the hook, by the way. FaZe comes out. Where is Sheldon? Over this way. To the vault. We will get a hit in the back there. So Sheldon does take a hit and will run away from this one. Good awareness by Pingu to get that hit. I thought I heard somebody to our right. Maybe I didn't. Sheldon taking for another chase, but towards another generator. Pingu with this route's actually getting a lot of pressure off and checking the generators to see where they're at. The ball comes through that window. Firecracker does go down and it blinds Pingu, and the pallet will stun as well. Very well placed Firecracker, one of the best placed and the only good Firecracker we've seen so far in the tournament. Faking a FaZe at the moment. Sheldon drops the pallet, vaults back over the pallet, goes away. FaZe is now actually up, and a generator gets completed. There are scratches in this area, and oh, that hits! Sheldon goes down. Metro will get an 8th point with this hook here. We'll also add the 2 points that generator getting completed for Saloedi as they've tunneled onto those. 4 generators still need to be completed, though. Metro gets their point from this hook here. Another generator's done. 24-8. Game is still in reach for Metro. There is movement here. It's Ansley on the Kate. The FaZe comes out. Movement this way. That'll be a hit in the back. The Spirit is so strong. Another generator done. 26-8. Pressure on for Pingu. This could be it right here. And it is. Anley goes down. Sheldon's still on the hook. Close to phase 2. Not there yet. We do see movement. I think it was Nico T maybe moving in for that save. Pingu didn't see it. A crow flew away. There was somebody over here. Sheldon gets unhooked. Scratches in this area. And it's Terrifier, who's already hurt. If Pingu can get another down here, that'd be sensational for Metro. Oh, tries to go for the window hit. It doesn't go through, though. Good attempt. Not there. FaZe Walk should be back up in just a moment. There it is. It's being used. Listening in. He went the wrong way. Totem's being cleansed as well. 3 survivors hurt. FaZe Walks back up. Listening in again. Went to the wrong side. Terrifier does go down. This will be point number 9 for Metro. Oh, another generator done. 28-9. I don't know if Metro can come back. There's progress. Somebody's on that generator over there. Faking the phase. Goes back to this generator instead. There's Nico right there. Terrifier gets down. So there are 2 people over on the side of the map. Gets a hit on the Nico. All 4 survivors are hurt right now. Pingu needs to make it happen right now. Listening in. There's a vault right there. He comes back over as well, and Nico with the patience will get the down. Excuse me, Pingu with the patience will get the down. The hook comes up. That'll be point number 10. Just 1 generator needs to be completed before the survivors can start leaving. The question is, where are they at? It's not on this generator. They're all hurt, by the way. Or excuse me, they're all healthy now, by the way. They were all hurt. They all healed up. I think they're probably back here. I wouldn't be surprised if all three of them were back here on this generator in the back left corner. And they drop down. Do they stop dropping? Pingu says, come here. They'll just go back on the generator at this point in time. Nico gets down, so one survivor's not here. So we know where all 4 survivors are right now. Looking for movement, listening for movement, and here's something right there. Sheldon takes a hit in the back. The team captain for Saloedi trying to get his team to a victory, and they're awfully close to it. One generator needs to be done, and there are 2 survivors on the other side of the map where the generators were as well. They could be on that together or splitting pressure. They'll go ahead and fake the phase. Excuse me, they'll actually do the phase. Just body blocking that. Does he go through the window? He does. And again, Pingu with patience there to get the down here onto Sheldon. And is it going to go ahead and nod up and down? But your team is losing. This is the basement here. It is, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be point number 11. The generator gets completed. The game is officially out of reach. And Saloedi will end up taking home the win here. Pingu at this point playing just for pride. We'll see what else they can do. Maybe get a yoink off this door. But nobody's here. Somebody is here, but they're not on the door anymore. This is Nico T and Ainley. Sheldon gets down. Terrifier over there for the unhook. And the survivors are making their way to the exit and making their way towards the championship. Nico T takes a hit, but it's all for naught. Pingu continuing this chase. Probably will end up taking Nico down with him, and he will. Looking for him now to get the hook. By the way, Devour Hope was the other perk that was not shown with Undying Ruin and Corrupt. The 3 survivors leave. The hook will go up. The hatch is right next door as well. And so that will bring Metro's final points for this match up to 14. And it will bring Saloedi up to 3 for those people escaping. And then 4 more, so 37. So that is going to do it. Team Saloedi goes up 37-14 on Metro and takes home the victory and becomes champions of the May 2021 New Generations Gaming Dead by Daylight tournament. Congratulations to Saloedi for taking that one home. A good attempt by Metro, but just such a strong game across the board. Saloedi not dropping a single match anywhere. Beating the Boys and Roger 1-0, beating Travesty 1-0, 2-0 against Acid, and then 2-0 against Metro as well. That is going to do it for us. Super exciting stuff. Oh my goodness. What is that? Let's not. Let's do this. Super exciting stuff. I appreciate everybody for coming out and watching us. We had a lot of fun here. A super well-played romp throughout this entire tournament for Saloedi, and they brought it home 2-0. I'm going to talk to those players right now and get them their prizes for winning. Congratulations to them. We do these tournaments on a monthly basis. We're going to be doing another one in June. I don't know the exact details or days yet, but we'll keep you posted. We are also, like I mentioned earlier, going to start a League of Legends season again sometime soon. We might be doing a free-for-all Dead by Daylight tournament. That's just going to require some extensive planning because blood point tournaments are garbage, and we've got to figure out a way to do it in a bit more of a fun sense. If anybody has any ideas, I'm here. Please let me know how we could do a free-for-all Dead by Daylight tournament. And I'm going to do more. I want to do more things. I want to do them more frequently. So if you've got any ideas, feel free to reach out. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate my mods. Storm was here for a while helping out and has helped out with the team assignments. So shout out to Storm at Stormy in Discord and in our Twitch chat, if I'm not mistaken. So thank you to Stormy. Thank you to Jackie and Hio and Dave for being here as well and taking us out and helping out with a couple things here and there. It means a lot. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We will see you in our next tournament here in just a couple months, or in just a month. And keep an eye on our Discord for some more information. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your afternoon.